Hey,
Hello.
Al.
Hi, everyone.
How you doing? Ghost Boy. How you doing, Randy? Lorna.
Hello.
Lona.
Good to see everybody. Everybody had a good week. Saturday night again.
Yes.
I tried to get out and do some filming today too, and it was beautiful. And I was doing some work around the house here. It was beautiful and sunny. Not a cloud in the sky. It was nice and blue. There was like one little puffy cloud kind of floating by, and I was like, okay, And, I did got my work done. By the time I got in the car, it's all cloudy, overcast. The wind had picked up. I got to, I was like, okay, I'm gonna drive over there and check it out at least. And trying to find a gravesite anyway, so I went out and didn't film anything, but because it was way too windy, and I searched for a gravesite, but there was also a big, huge funeral going on, so I really couldn't get didn't want to get any closer, didn't want to interfere with anything. But it was huge. There was tons and tons of people at this funeral. I was like, holy cow!
Wow.
I wonder who it was. So that was my interesting day today. So, but other than that, hope everybody had a good day today too, and great week.
I relaxed all day, but I wanted to go to my Crybaby Bridge, but it's full of foliage. Now, and I'm wondering, did they all fall, or the trees here some are so? Because if they can, all the leaves could fall, then I could go film. But middle of the summer, it's a real jungle.
Yeah,
It's
that's
funny how nature took over it.
right. There's a couple of places like that around here that Battery can like to explore. But it's tough to do that in the summertime because of all the brush,
You know.
and you can't see anything. You can pass right by it and
No, that's why I was
it's gone.
looking
I
for it.
don't know. It's not. It's not. It doesn't exist anymore. I guess.
I was looking for it for like 3 years now, and I was on Google Maps there, like I used to do when I searched for abandoned. And I said,
Yeah, me too.
"There it is."
I'm always on Google Earth and Google satellites because Google Earth comes in handy because you can go back in time and look at older satellite photos of the
Yeah,
same area where you might have a different picture. You might give it, where it might be fall, where the leaves are gone and stuff like that, where you can actually see down to the ground. Helped me find a lot of places. Hey, Christina. Hi, Cool
yeah.
Gamer. What files?
Ghost Boy,
Don't forget
cool
to like and
thing.
share, everyone. Let's get some more people in.
Yep, yeah. Like and share, please. And yeah, we're giving Bat Rican a minute here to get up. He's taking a minute to get up. Hi, Cassie. AD.
Yee. Cassie,
Thanks for coming in,
sister.
everybody. Hope everybody had a great week and hoping everybody's having a great evening. And I know I have the whole prayer list and everything, but I know there's a bunch of people out there that need prayers. So let's be sure to send those prayers out to all those who need it. And tonight,
Sorry.
plan on talking about like sea monsters and sirens and mermaids and stuff like that. And are they real? Is it all legend? Is there any fact, anything behind these legends and stuff like that? Is there was there some kind of creature that these people saw back then, and that that's why we have a mermaid now, or any other kind of these sea monsters that we know and love?
Well, I hear sirens all day, so
No, not those kind of sirens. Yeah, you hear.
sorry.
I
Well,
have
I
that.
remember
I
when I
live
was
kind of close
younger,
to a small hospital too, so I get that a lot too.
when I was really young, there was a show on TV and it was called Aquaman. And he was,
Yeah, I remember Aquaman.
yeah, he was. Yeah, in good shape.
I wonder if he smelled like, fish.
Fish, maybe, or a squid.
Or
Squid. That's a good creature. That is a good creature to start with there, squid, because and I know they've
Oh yeah,
found
when they attacked the boat there,
maybe
was it
one
Moby Dick?
boats.
Well, not too long ago, they found uh, they classified it as a juvenile giant squid washed up on shore, and it was, just the 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 area of the tentacles was taller than a guy that was, dragging it in on the beach.
Oh,
Mhm.
So, and that was supposed to be just a juvenile.
Right?
So, if that was just a juvenile, you can imagine at least three times the growth in the lifespan of them. Who knows how long they live, but at least three times that size. And I mean, we're talking at that point bigger than a bus.
Yeah.
So
wow.
Imagine the calamari.
Hi, Diane.
big as round as tires, man.
Wow. Yeah,
Oh,
that's one of the things. As I know they washed up. I've heard about those before. So that's that definitely could be classified as a sea monster and maybe something that they saw in the past and what they've written down.
That could be, so some of the stories that we've heard about pirates.
Yeah.
yeah. And it puts its tentacles all around the boat.
But yeah, what is it? There's a certain name for it. I can't
The
remember the
Kraken.
name. The Kraken. Yes.
The Kraken.
The
Yes.
Kraken.
Isn't that beer?
That comes from the pirate lore too, but that also goes back into
Oh,
what the Greek mythology too. Kraken,
Yes.
Greek
Yes.
mythology.
I think that might have been where I was hearing it from. Maybe not in pirates, so to speak. No AD.
the
We shall
Kraken.
not.
Release the Kraken. Yeah, right. Make that dark rum that's called the Kraken. That's pretty good. You gotta mix it with something, but you can take a shot here and there.
Oh, isn't that Captain Morgan or something?
No, this is really dark rum. It's almost like squid ink black.
Ew. It must taste like burnt toast or something.
It's got the heavy
Like
notes of it's heavily spiced, but it's really good though. It's a good rum.
Burnt toasts.
I don't know. Well, Eric had a beer once and it was black, and I took a sip. It tastes like burnt toast.
Oh,
Toaster got stuck or something.
Fireball. Oh my gosh.
Fireball.
I couldn't even do it. And I like Goldschlager. That was one of my, favorite drinks. But I can't do Fireball. Ooh, painful.
I can't do Jack. So,
Yeah, I can
yeah.
mix some Fireball with some apple juice or something like that, and drink it. That's pretty tasty.
Some of
Drinking
that.
Fireball straight though, yeah, that kind of burns, and I was
I'm trying to think of a sea monster or another monster of some sort. Oh, there's the Mothman. Does he fit that category or not?
Well, it's kind of out of like the ocean side there. Yeah.
Oh, okay. From the water, you see, I'm not close to an ocean. Let
I
me
think
see.
he's been spotted in Chicago area too. It's this big lake, so it's always kind of by water too. So I don't know.
Did,
Interesting
didn't
relationship.
have you guys heard anything else about the? I think it was a paleo. Was it a paleosaurus that washed up in Georgia?
Yes, I did hear something about that just recently.
So, I mean, that could add another, mystery to the sea. If they're still finding dinosaurs after they're supposed to have been extinct, that just goes to show you we have not studied enough of the ocean to actually say
Yeah,
we know definitively definitively what is down there.
Right.
Because that's the first one seen in how many years? Millions of years?
Hi, Jojo.
Hundreds of thousands
That
of
makes
years?
me wonder if there's like some like there actually is like Jurassic Park island somewhere,
I'd
or
hate to
like the
find it.
old TV show Land of the Lost. You get you're out there sailing in the ocean and you get caught in a whirlpool, and next thing you know you're in land of dinosaurs.
Watch out for the pterodactyl.
Isn't that how that show opened or something? I don't remember. It's been such a long time ago.
I don't remember.
Something happened where I know they were in something, and then I don't know, fell through or something, and they ended up in the land of dinosaurs.
Oh, it's that guy. What's up?
What's up, Enrique?
Oh man, how's everybody doing?
Good.
All right.
Hi,
How are
everybody
you?
on the chat?
How are you doing tonight?
A little frustrated. I mean, I'm messing around with my PlayStation and stuff, and it's telling me to log in. I couldn't log in. Then I created a new account, and such a whole mess because I got a new game. I got WWE 2K23, and it's a lot of stuff to do. But yeah, it's not working. I got to work with it tomorrow.
That's why I don't play on game systems.
I'm a gamer. I mean, I love to play games. You know?
I can't. I don't have time.
Yeah, I don't have time anymore. I haven't played video games in a while. I do love playing the video games too. I used to play Fallout series a lot.
Yeah, no. I mean, I got I don't know how many Batman collection. I got my Uncharted, my God of Wars. I got a bunch of crap. So yeah.
And I have several. I have a few horror games. I haven't gotten into that, like
Ghost Boy.
Penumbra and stuff like that, and well, even Left 4 Dead. That was pretty fun.
Bat freaking. What's up, AD?
AD, you got to add me on there, man.
Call of Duty Mobile, huh?
Hey, I still play Call of Duty Mobile.
You know, I never really got into the first-person shooter type game. You know, like the Call of Duty and stuff. Never did. I did get into a lot of third-person shooting game, but first-person, but I mean, I could play anything though.
I miss like Portal and stuff like that. The puzzle type games. I like that. That was
Yeah.
that was fun. To figure out how to shoot the thing to get your way over there, to make the portal to get your way out, and screw up and you're falling infinitely.
Oh yeah, I get really angry when I'm at either I die too fast or I can't beat a certain level or something. I get really angry. I start tossing the controller around.
Oh, GoldenEye for Nintendo 64 AD.
Oh, GoldenEye, yeah, I had that game too. My son killed me on that game.
AD, you'll have to send me your Activision ID on Twitter, and I can add you that way.
I still got the GoldenEye. Well, I got a lot of the games for Nintendo 64, so I got GoldenEye. I recently played that. That's why.
So what's the agenda today?
Well, we started talking about sea monsters, and the legends behind them. Is there any facts behind those legends?
There's a fact for me. I don't believe him though.
We were just talking about, before you came up, we were just talking about giant squids that had washed ashore.
Oh yeah, I believe in that. I've seen that. I've seen giant squids, like huge, freaking but only the ones that wash the shore are the dead ones.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything live. I don't know if I'd want to encounter a live squid.
Yeah.
Not at that size.
Yeah, right. Not that size.
No, they're huge. There was one. Actually, there was one, but this happened years ago. One of those like ship was passing by, and they saw a huge squid right next to them, and it was so big. I It was still alive. You know, it was swimming, but it was on top. They could see it.
Wow, yeah. That's I think a lot of these things came from as fishermen. You know, they're throwing stuff, nets and stuff down to the bottom of the ocean
Yeah.
and scooping stuff up. And they came across some, really scary things. What the heck is that?
You
Just
know,
cut it.
back in the Roman days or the Greek day, they probably, they've seen those giant octopus, giant squids, and they call it the kraken.
Yeah, we brought up the Kraken too, and how that goes back to Greek mythology too. I mean, and it
It does.
comes up in also in pirate lore. So, is there any kind of truths behind those? Where like a lot of the cave drawings, when you go back to cave drawings, you see, crude animal pictures, but that's kind of how they just depicted what they're seeing.
Right.
And
Go ahead, Johnny.
well, we also was talking about the that Paleos, or was it a Paleosaurus?
Oh yeah, the Paleosaurus, the thing that I
Yeah.
can't remember what it exactly was, but it was like a mini Brontosaurus or something like that.
They just found, washed up on the shores of Georgia.
Really?
Yeah. Well, they said it was a juvenile too. See, everything that they found washed up on shores has been a juvenile, and they're
Right.
huge. So you're like, if one of those, in adult form, died and then washed ashore, we would definitely see that. But we've never seen an adult one, right? I mean,
you would
the
think
giant-
they were adults, how big they are.
Well, that's right. If I wonder if that could, I don't want to get any political or anything like that, but that could be a climate type thing too. If it's warmer climate, like way back in the dinosaur times, it was a lot warmer to support those. So if it's warmer now and it can support that kind of stuff,
Yeah.
could evolution start over that way though?
I'm sure.
I mean, it
I
came
I'm
about
sure that's
first-
how our planet works, anyways. It goes in
Right.
cycles.
Right.
Mm.
So,
Unfortunately, someday we're not going to exist, and people, whatever the other form, if there's another intelligent form, they're going to look back at and be studying us.
right.
Yeah, they're
you
gonna
see,
say,
you
"Oh,
see
that's
a dinosaur with glasses.
And be calling us that we weren't far along from the Neanderthals. We were just the next step from the.
Right. How many times has the world gone in a cycle like that though?
A lot. It has been a lot though, because they always say that everybody repeats the same thing, even though it
until
doesn't
they
matter
get
what
it
you think.
perfect."
Right.
Yeah.
That would never happen. We would never get it perfect.
Could you imagine how boring that would be
Yeah.
if everything was perfect? We
Yeah, but
wouldn't-
if you're perfect, you're not here no more.
Right.
Because once you get perfect and you learned everything you needed to learn, you go upstairs.
yeah, there's really no reason to exist after that point.
Yeah.
I mean,
That's it.
Not even then. I don't even think you're perfect once you do go upstairs.
Yeah,
there's a
because
lot of
there's
questions
one
I
more
like to
perfect
ask.
than you are.
Right.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, I think we touched on this before. I think you have a lot of questions to ask. I think you probably won't need to ask those questions if
Right.
you get there. You're just you're enlightened. You're at another plane. You just know now. You don't have to ask those questions.
Right.
I think it would just take too long to answer those questions. Everybody coming in, have the same. I've answered this 100,000 times.
Tired of repeating
listen,
myself.
everyone.
Right, exactly. So yeah, I think it's just you just know.
Or they give you a book and there.
That's what I think. That's what when they talk about seeing the light and stuff like that. That you're being enlightened.
You're getting informed of all your
Yeah,
questions.
everything's coming to light now, you know.
When you get to the gate, there's little pamphlet stands.
Like the truck stops, right? Like when you're doing the welcome center
Yeah.
across the state lines.
There'll be lines, all right.
Yeah, that's when you're kind of getting into like the Beetlejuice kind of thing. Your pamphlets and stuff.
And see, talking about this, whole sea monsters topic, so to speak, do you think they could be also living in parallel universes or different dimensions where sometimes we have a brief visual of them?
Yeah, we've kind of discussed that
We
in other
touched
streams too, about like
right with the
Or
Bigfoot.
Monster and Bigfoot.
Yeah, yep.
How we see them sometimes, but then they're gone.
right. I mean, it's like Nessie, the Loch Ness monster. I mean, they just recently show a new footage of Nessie actually from above. I don't know if it's a drone or whatever. And the guy didn't notice until he seen this footage that he sees like a monster swimming close to the shore. But after they looked through the lake again and all that, they couldn't find anything. That lake is huge.
It's very
You ain't,
deep too.
you ain't gonna find anything, and it's Mercury.
What
But-
lake are they saying this is in?
Lake Nessie.
Lake Nessie.
That's
Ness.
in
The Loch Ness.
the Loch Ness monster.
Yeah, what country is that again? I can't remember. I always forget the
I think
country.
it's Ireland. Is it in
Is
Ireland?
it Ireland? Yeah, it's Loch Ness. I know it's
Yeah.
Yeah,
LOCH Loch
the
Ness.
English. The deep and dark, yeah. I've heard we
Yeah,
only
Scotland, yeah,
explored like 5% of the ocean is explored.
Oh yeah, the oceans is
Yeah, we know
too
nothing
deep. Yeah, we
compared to the ocean of.
And if we go too deep, we explode.
yeah, of
So
course.
So that's why I'm wondering too. A lot of these, myth or legends of sea monsters that fishermen and seafaring people have seen, or
Scotland.
maybe even encountered sometimes.
It is Scotland.
Yeah,
Scotland.
I was close. I said Ireland.
because maybe something dead, or it comes up from the bottom every once in a while
Right.
that lives down there that we never see. That
Oh, it's like a lake, but they consider it a loch. I guess.
yeah, it's
Right.
yeah,
But
a
it's huge. That lake is huge.
It is. It's really big. I'm sitting here looking at it.
and I know there's eel, like say maybe eels
Really
or snakes
floating.
or something like that, but
Mm.
I don't know if anything that would, if it was a snake, it definitely would come out and, it wouldn't live in the water all the time.
Mm.
But eel, why wouldn't, eventually that would, I don't know how long that would survive.
You guys believe in
Maybe.
dragons?
There's some truth in that too. Maybe that could be along the lines of Loch Ness too, the way because of the shape of it and stuff like
Yeah.
that.
I think we have baby dragons here. Like the Komodo dragon.
Oh yeah. We got.
I mean,
Komodo
we
dragon.
got
You even got those
iguanas and
poisonous. They call it dragon, the blue dragon or something like that. It's in the lake or ocean or whatnot, and it's
Oh, yeah,
really,
those
really small.
things.
oh yeah, the
And
sea
it looks
dragon.
like a real dragon. It looks like a little dragon, and they're poisonous.
As a matter of fact, Vaughan and some of us were talking about them the other day because they're actually in Australia.
Right. I
There's
mean,
no-
they look cool. They look
There's even
cool.
a name for the aquatic dragons. They're called hydras.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
The Hydra. Isn't that the one when you cut off one head, two grows?
yes.
Wow.
Oh, yeah, you can't just you can't. Yeah, Sandra looked a little confused. Yeah, the folklore is that if you cut one of the heads off, two replaces it. So if you would cut two heads off, four would replace it, and it
So,
doubles like that.
come on.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
The only way to kill is to stab it in the heart.
Yep.
But is it real or it's a folklore
It's a
story?
folklore.
Oh, it's a myth, yeah,
It's
folklore, fantasy creature. I would go, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's Greek, right?
Because
Greek
we don't have
mythology.
lizards here and all that. If you see a lizard, it's because you're in a pet shop somewhere.
But I think some of that,
Too
the
cold.
Hydra thing, does have basis in fact somehow too, because there's the chameleons and stuff like that. Because they'll actually like just if they're caught or whatever, you grab them by the tail, they'll
Yeah, and they let go.
dissect their own tail and they'll
Another one.
take off, and just grow another tail.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, all these Greek mythology stuff. It's just
It's
some
a
of
lot
it.
to
You know,
learn.
some of it kind of based. If you look at it, some of it's kind of based like a Christianity, God,
Mhm.
so like Zeus. He's a god, my god, and then the god of lightning. God throws lightning if he wants. All that stuff. I mean, there's a lot of it similarity to that.
You bad boy.
Yeah.
That's one topic we have to pick up one night, is all the Greek mythology stuff. I have to get back
Oh.
into it and get all the knowledge back from all my like Greek gods and stuff like that. I know the major ones, of course, but there's so many other minors and how they're tied together and who's for. It's like a whole soap opera between the
hmm
Greek
Yeah.
god things too. So
Well, then you got the Greek and the Roman gods, and they
and
were
how
all
they
during the
kind of
same
cross
period.
mix. Yeah,
Yeah. So it's a whole like a whole community there.
Yeah.
yeah, that's a whole can of worms.
Yeah, that's a whole thing.
Well, like I told you before the live started, I covered a story here, not too far from where I live, that they say it's a monster and it looks like the Loch Ness monster,
hmm
but here we call it Memphre.
I heard of it.
I've heard of it.
I've heard of it.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
that city, because it used to be a town, but it developed so much. Well, that city now, if you go to the Central Park, there's like hedges shaped like the Nessie,
Ah.
and there's a truck company of whatever. I don't know what they deliver. They deliver all sorts of things, and they have a pink one on their van. Like
Yeah.
they're all sold to that. Yes, it's in that lake, and that lake, yeah, it starts in like at the end of Canada, and it goes. If you want to go down it, you'll wind up in Newport, U.S. So, and it's a big, deep lake, and there's a cruise ship that you can have wine and dine, and then you wind up at Newport, and you can go shopping and come back, and it's like a 4-hour trip or something.
Mm.
Yeah, but I covered the story, like some people that witnessed the story, like TV footage and stuff. I got all that in that video that explains everything. So
Wow.
I see, and that's like going back to your like you were saying, Sandra, in Canada, they don't have like lizards and stuff.
well, not where I am.
Well, well,
I don't
like
really know I want to be up there either.
all your dragons, like your bearded dragons, your chameleons, your geckos, all of them, when it gets cold, their metabolism slows way down, so they slow way down, and that's why, like in Florida, I don't know if you've ever heard about it, but after it starts dropping below freezing in Florida, if you're in Miami and places like that where the iguanas are overrunning it, they
Wow.
will fall out of trees and hit you in the
Yeah.
head and stuff.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, they actually have to carry umbrellas not to get hit by the iguanas that are falling.
It's raining. You're raining iguanas.
It's raining
Eric
iguanas.
watches a show. There's a guy. He's always barefooted, and he goes in these woods, whatever, and he
Look at that,
chases
Randy. Thanks for coming by.
iguanas, and he sells them after. I don't know what that show is. But
Couldn't say,
yeah.
but that also goes to show, you know, with your myths and stuff like that with dragons, they're always breathing fire, or, you know, something like that. And a lot of your bearded dragons and stuff like that, they're in the deserts where it's really hot. So
No.
The scariest panel I've seen yet, huh?
yeah.
Yeah, we're scary.
What's below freezing in Florida?
What's below freezing?
Yeah.
Well, freezing is
32
at 32 degrees is freezing. So anything
Really?
below 32 would be freezing.
I call that spring.
I mean,
That's
I
my
don't
summer.
mind it. I don't mind it being that cold.
Well, around here, when it gets to 32 degrees, it's cold after, right after summer, after fall.
Mm.
But by the time you get to February and March, 32 degrees, you're like, yeah, this is warm.
Yup. It's time to wear some joggers.
Every once in a while, we'll get down into the teens, you know, but I haven't seen it less than like 13 here in Florida. So
I was down in was it near Fort Myers in January one time, and it got down cold. It was nice. It was like 60 during the day, but it got down below freezing at night.
yeah, it does that quite often. It'll warm up like 20 to 30 degrees during the day.
Yeah, I was in Miami in November, and it was hot. It was like 80.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, I'm trying to get back to this video here. Vodka sent a video. She had her somebody come by. That's why Vodka's muted right now. So she's listening, and will hopefully join us in a minute here.
All right.
But yeah, we're talking about sirens as well. Oh, I don't want to do that. Darn it.
Wee woo, wee woo, wee woo. Oh, sorry.
Okay, sirens. You're saying it's like multi mermaids together, like a group of.
Well, I don't know if there are. Yeah. What's another question? Are sirens mermaids, or what's the difference between a siren and a mermaid?
Actually,
Are kind of
there's no difference really. A siren sings. A siren sings.
A siren sings and lures you to your death.
Right. A mermaid does the same thing. It's the same thing.
Okay, so what
maybe
about
the man? And
it's the merman?
The girls.
You talking about a merman? Or
A merman. A merman.
Oh, a merman.
Oh, I don't know. Maybe a merman.
Would that be would it be a siren?
And the girl.
I never heard of that. I never heard of it.
I never heard of sirens.
Well, sirens are women mermaids.
Yes. Well, sirens
like
are supposed to.
A pack or something.
They can be. Sometimes they do.
Siren?
Aren't they the ones that kind of lure you off the boats and stuff?
Wow.
Yeah, that's
hypnotize you with their song or something.
Right.
Yeah, they'll be singing or even just saying, "Help me, help me!" Like, and then, people, the sailors would be all searching out there, and and searching and screaming back, "Where are you? Where are you?" and stuff like that, and either fall overboard or trying to swim out to the voice they're hearing, and and die, and drown.
That's what women's are for. Just trouble.
No.
Well, see, and see, we were talking about sirens and mermaids. What if
paranormal witch?
Sirens are supposed to be female, right? Female in nature.
Usually it's usually a female voice, female song. Yeah, it's usually, that's what I've always heard, and even all the myth or legends I've heard, going all the way back to Homer's Iliad Odyssey. And there's hearing that. from that, and then even pirates talked about that too.
Right.
Hearing the siren song and don't listen. And there's like even certain parts of the sea that they would say to avoid this part. And when you go, if you're traveling through this part and it's dark, plug your ears and don't listen to the voices that are telling you to save them.
Yeah.
And they will take your booty.
There was and I go back to these videos, a TikTok video of this guy. He was on a boat. I think this happened last year. He was on a boat and he heard voices, a woman's voice, and he keep looking over the bow, the ship, and he don't see anything, but he hears voices, and this is happening every day. But he's not one of those, it's not one of those that, oh my God, I'm hypnotized, I gotta jump and kill myself. Well, you just hear him. He hears
Might be this video here. Let's see if it can. It might be this video.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah, exactly.
I just saw that one the other day. Because she was saying "help me" or something like that.
Yeah.
On each side of the boat.
I never.
Those
There you go.
something swimming fast underneath that water. Something swimming real fast underneath that water.
Could that be dolphins?
I hear him. Where's she at? What the fuck is that noise, bro? What is that noise?
That does sound like somebody screaming.
Yeah.
Where are you?
Jumps up out the back of the boat. Right here.
This is crazy. I heard it. I hear it.
Cause see, that sounds almost like dolphins or something.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
But is it like really high pitch?
Yeah, they do. I've heard that a lot too, where they say, it could be dolphins or even whales making, But I think whales might be a little bit deeper. It does sound a lot higher pitched.
Mm-hmm.
Was PW had a good
can't find it. Let me see.
saying, for example, Little
The Little
Mermaids.
Mermaid?
Yeah,
So
but she also said sirens seduce men to be with their forever
Yeah, with them
under
brothers.
the sea.
yeah.
They are very powerful.
Well, see, and see, Paranormal Witch, we was
Whale.
talking about that a while ago. They say here recently they've been saying that mermaids aren't the beautiful creatures that we've been portraying for years.
Mm-hmm.
But now also we know from past folklore that sirens haven't been the best looking creatures either.
Mm-hmm.
So could we have our sirens mermaids?
Well,
So,
just think of it this way:
they look different.
when we go in the water,
different.
and we put our hand in the water and we leave our hand in the water for a long time, and you raise it up,
Right.
you see these wrinkles, right?
Right.
It's wrinkled. I mean, you got to think about it though, because they're in the water 24/7 every day. You think their face is gonna be coming out like all nice and smooth and all that? No.
Well, fish live in the sea and they're not all wrinkled.
They're very wrinkled. They're scaly.
Dolphins aren't wrinkly.
Sirens aren't mermaids. See, I like that. See, so there are two
But
different
I'm just
things.
talking about us as full-blown human. They're half human or something. They look half human. I mean, that half got to be pruned.
But they put night cream on and everything.
So what's the difference between mermaids and sirens then? If they're two different things, like what makes them different?
I don't think there is.
Sirens
mermaids.
Sirens are pretty much luring to your death. I thought the mermaids are the ones that would take you and want to live with you under the sea. And
under the sea. I'm not gonna
make you a slave or whatever happens to you after they take you, or I don't know. But I thought the sirens were just luring you to your death.
Well,
Well, if
you
if
look
you're
at the
living under
word
sea,
siren. If you look at the word siren, if you would read it like in French, it means sirene, and that's how a mermaid is called, sirene.
See, they
Okay, so that
that's
kind of
siren.
combines
That's
them in
not like
French.
siren.
Yeah,
Oh,
but
it's kind of the
a
same thing.
mermaid or whatever other
Yeah.
creature, they're all sirens.
You're all
understood.
good, paranormal witch.
The French.
You're not a smarty pants. You're just
No.
voicing an opinion.
Yeah, I like it if
Well,
I
Yeah,
do too.
no,
I thought, I kind of combine the two. I kind of think they're the same thing.
Mm.
You know,
See, I don't know a whole lot about them. So if somebody who
yeah,
knows more
somebody knew
about them
more.
out there, I mean, give us what's the what is the difference then?
Well,
are
a
like
siren,
John is saying,
a siren, you cannot. No, I'm not even
Or
gonna say
are
that.
the sirens just like a certain group of mermaids that would lure the sailors for the other mermaids to consume or whatever they do?
Cinera, something like that.
Serena.
Because I remember that when I can't remember what movie that was. It seemed like there was some mermaids were kind of intelligent, and other mermaids were just kind of more like fish. And
Right. So the sirens are head
yeah, they're
the
kind of more
leader.
intelligent and can and manipulate the our world and and the humans.
Because see, I feel like the sirens, they get you to lure you to your death, like you were saying. But if mermaids are the ones that want you to come down and live under the ocean with you, that's kind of leading you to your death too. Because we
Yeah, right.
can't just breathe underwater unless we have an oxygen tank. So either way,
They haven't
it's
figured that
bad
out.
for
They
us.
haven't figured that part out yet. They keep
Well,
trying, but they,
they blow you a bubble and they stick it in you in there so you can swim underwater. I don't know.
The show
Debbie.
sirens on it. Hey, Miss Debbie,
yeah,
I
see,
love you.
that's why I've heard the tales of that too. That Debbie says where this is tales of mermaids saving sailors. But yeah, I've times I've heard sirens where you're if you encounter sirens, you're probably gonna die.
Right. Yes.
So
Unless
I'm
you're
just
smart
Yeah, our
enough.
ships would crash in the rocks because the whole ship was mesmerized, and
Yeah.
they were trying to find it, and they end up crashing into the rocks, following the voices.
Mhm. Now all these videos that I've seen about mermaids, they're not very pretty at all. They're not pretty, not
No.
one bit.
Yeah,
No.
I
Yeah,
saw one at Ripley's Believe It or Not museum.
Hercules is another show
Yeah.
where sirens show up as well too. In that story, the Hercules story.
Oh yeah.
Mm.
Are you talking about the old Hercules show? Like when Xena was on TV and all that?
Oh, the Hercules, yeah, that was a good
Yes.
show. I like that one.
Yes.
Like I said, that goes like Homer's Iliad and the Odyssey. That's one of the first times I've ever remember reading back when I was young and about the sirens and
Later, Ghost Boy.
a lot of the other creatures out there too, and Cyclops and stuff like that. That was classic monster book there.
Right.
But Cyclops are just giants with one eye.
Yes.
That's another topic we'll have to get into as well too, because there's been a lot of talk about giants, and there might have been giants that lived here in the past.
Well,
They
there's
just
Rob.
found
He's
us.
a giant.
True.
And
They see
are some of these tall people genetic ancestors
Anomalies.
have genetic ancestors of other giants or
they sing Andre the Giant. They call him the Giant. That's
yeah, Andre the Giant too, man. That guy. I remember
Yeah, he
seeing
was
him
pretty.
holding like a 12-ounce can. It looks like like one of those cans you get in an airplane,
Yeah.
I mean, he grabbed Bob Black. Was it Bob Backlund? Whatever his name is. He was a baseball player. He grabbed him by the neck, and it was like, I mean, it was his head was so small compared to his hand.
Yeah, what was that? Nephilims? They were real. Yeah,
Yes.
I've been
Well,
hearing, seeing a lot more about that and stuff like that. I like to talk more about that subject because it's kind of interesting.
yeah, because they not too long ago they just found a skeleton.
Yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Yes. They
Where?
just found a whole skeleton, or a majority of a skeleton. Yes.
Hmm.
I don't remember. I don't want to say what place it was because I don't remember, and I don't want to give false information.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know that they found more talk about giants and stuff like that. So yeah, that's the topic we'll have to touch
Yes.
on one of these days.
You could talk all day.
But there's also little people that live in a forest. So
Oh, you
there's
know,
giants
like
and
in
little-
Panama. In Panama, they have so-called gnomes and Smurfs. Gnomes and Smurfs. And I went into the woods. I didn't see any of that.
Yeah, people talk about fairies too. I've seen a lot of talk about people talk about fairies nowadays now too, and
There was just a new video that came out about a pixie. A guy had
our pixies too.
yes,
I
he
think
had a video of it on a hillside or something.
some of
Really?
these are just dragonflies we're seeing.
I know,
Oh
right?
no, this one actually showed a close up, and it looked like a small humanoid figure.
Yeah, I think I did see that one too. Yeah, I did see that.
It was
I
like
mean,
over his shoulder.
a lot of these videos that I've seen, and they were proven to be fake. So it's really hard for me to actually believe in those things. But I mean, but I would like, I got an open mind. If I could see it, feel it, or somebody got evident proof of something like that, then okay, I would believe it. But I just can't.
Debbie.
What, Debbie? Come on.
Good one.
Hey,
Debbie, you got me all wrong. I'm about like
Hey, Rob.
I'm taller than Rob. I'm taller than Rob here.
We were just talking about giants.
Yeah, we were. I said you were a giant.
No, I'm not. I'm just a small short guy. I'm like Amy size.
I'm the giant here.
It's just a camera, YouTube. And it makes you look tall.
Right?
Yeah, some it makes it look fat, and some make it look tall.
But
How you doing, Rob?
Tired.
Tired?
just-
Yeah, you just got for work. Thanks
I
for
just
stopping in. Good to see
Got to
you.
work like an hour ago, but I've been spending time with the wife. But I just got to watch my team, Michigan, beat the crap out of Michigan State. So
Nice.
really, they're playing against each other.
49-0, they won.
Wow.
Hmm.
Damn, 49-0.
That's
49-0, they beat Michigan State.
That's a blowout.
Yeah, Michigan beat his own self.
And The Rock was there too. I wish I could have seen that.
Debbie saying hi.
The Rock.
The Rock was he's a Michigan fan. He's in Lansing right now.
Oh wow.
Hey Debbie.
Yeah, so we were talking about sea monsters. We were just talking about the sirens and mermaids, and if are they the same things? And we came up with pretty much. I like the idea that mermaids, because they might help you, and they have stories of mermaids helping sailors, survive and stuff like that. And sirens, you encounter sirens, you're pretty much gonna face your doom.
I believe in mermaids. I believe there's such thing as mermaids.
I'm not sure. I haven't seen one myself, so I'm one of those skeptics until I, like Matt Rican too, until you see it with your own eyes.
Right.
But I'll keep an open mind, discuss it, and then I love talking about it. It's fabulous information. Learn everything you can about it, and maybe you.
Right.
Yeah.
But it's like that mermaid at Replit. What is it? Believe it or not. Ripley,
Yeah.
Believe it or not.
Yeah.
They of course they said that was fake because that was like they cut a half a fish or some sort,
Yeah.
and then they cut something else.
Taxidermied it.
Some
Yeah,
ugly
and-
doll or something.
Or some,
Because
and
yeah,
placed
it looked
together.
like it was in half,
Right.
cracked in
Mm.
half or something.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see. Even if they do find one, it's not like the government's going to keep it alive. They're
Of
going to
course not.
dissect it for
Of course.
They're gonna
experimental
bring it.
purposes.
They're gonna
Good.
bring it to Area 51 and
Right.
They want to study it. They want to see how they breathe underwater and breathe on air and all this is crap.
Yes.
take blood tests. If
Yeah, and
there's
then see if they could transform a real human super soldier, whatever, blah blah blah, and use it against
Right.
the world.
Right.
Oh, Debbie asked. Yeah, so Slim sent me a video. I'm gonna try to figure out how I can do that. But Debbie asked here, aren't sirens supposed to have legs and mermaids have tails?
oh,
I don't know. I've
don't
actually
know.
never seen a depiction of anything or sirens. I don't know, have no idea what they look like. That's why I was asking. Are they the same thing?
I just say that the
I have no
same
idea.
thing. Mermaids and sirens are the same thing.
Well-
The fish, that fish swimming with fins or whatnot.
I always thought that you don't know. They only had a depiction of what the sirens are because nobody's ever survived encountering one.
yeah.
Well, even if they do have legs, could they technically at that point become like a shapeshifter? Because it's always flip flopping whether they have like fins or they have legs.
Yeah, right. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Yeah, because how? Yeah, I don't know. That's the question.
That is a good question.
Trying to send this. See if I can play this video that Slim sent. There we go. Playing.
This video apparently shows a real. Then, upon searching for the video with a few
Hey, wait a
keywords,
minute.
this video
How
apparently
do you make
shows
it? Hold on a second. That's why I think.
a real mermaid spotted in the ocean.
Real
We ran
mermaid stuff
screenshots.
spotted in the ocean. Okay. I was trying to play it on whatever. It's just gonna play here.
This video apparently shows a real mermaid spotted in the ocean. We ran screenshots from the video through reverse image search and found many similar videos in the search results, but did not get the relevant details from these. Then, upon searching for the video with a few keywords, we found the same video to have been posted on a YouTube channel called JJPD Productions. The accompanying description states that the company creates paranormal videos for the purpose of entertainment and that all images
purpose of
shown are
entertainment.
fictional and made with CGI. As a CGI
They made it-
video
yeah,
is
they say
being
it's
shared
made
as
with
visuals of
CGI.
a real
Yeah,
mermaid.
so
But
that's
also, I've
great.
seen that too with mermaids, and they have those shows and stuff like that. People dress up in those suits and stuff like that too. So it could be easily faked. I believe a lot of times.
And that's what makes it so hard for skeptics to believe is because of the CGI.
CGI entertainment and
Mm-hmm.
only made for entertainment.
All right, here's a picture. Let me see. Hold on.
It looked good. That's
Yes.
good.
Here's a picture of a siren and a mermaid.
So both of them have
That's
fins.
Ariel.
They're the same. They're the same. They both have tails. They're both fishes. There's nothing different about them.
So one just sings and the other one combs their
They-
hair.
Yeah.
Yeah,
With a
beautiful
thingamabob.
red hair like that. Oh,
So there's really nothing different, you know.
She combs her hair with a thingamabob, right?
Yeah, the thing about
With a skeleton of a fish.
Yeah. And to put a bow, she puts a starfish.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I seen the Little Mermaid movie, the live one. I thought it was pretty cool.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I thought it was okay.
Vodka was here, Slim. She had somebody come by, and she's just she's still listening over there, and she just couldn't be available at the moment.
Yeah, she really hates our guts, so
Yeah.
Nah, she's gonna Papa.
yeah. Just like Amy. Amy hates our guts too. She'd rather work than hang out with the cool people.
Okay.
That's true. Yep. I
Since-
believe that.
Mm.
And that's why we've been. I think that's our conclusion. I think I
Yeah.
think we all agree that. Well,
Under
I've agreed with this a couple times too, but seems like agreeing too that there's
What do you
one.
mean? What do you mean mermaids don't sing? I seen Little Mermaid. Little
They
Mermaid
sing, but they might sing.
Real things.
They don't
But
sing
yeah,
you to your death.
they'll save the men in the ocean, and besides,
Okay.
the sirens are the deviant ones.
Okay, so I have another theory. So are sirens mermaids that have turned? I mean, could they have been
Yeah, like
mermaids first, and then kind of like we have angels and demons? Could they be playing both sides if one turns bad, or
yeah, that's interesting. Way to look at it too. Yeah.
because they both appear to be from like the same uh how do I say it, origin, maybe
Species kind of thing.
species, yeah.
Look what Paranormal Witch wrote. Sirens have high pitch that sounds demonic.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now we're
maybe-
going into that.
Haunting,
Are they demonic?
Probably.
Are they possessed mermaids?
Nah, they just need singing lessons.
The mermaids that turn to the dark side.
There it is.
Now, this is my question: how did they become mermaids? I mean, if they're half human, half fish, what were they first? Were they
The
fish
lady-
first, or were they human?
Maybe
first?
that's why they need to lure the men. Because maybe there is no mermen.
Or maybe
they need to. They need to lure the men.
I hate to say this, or maybe
Procreate.
some horny guy got crazy and did it
Got
with
a
some
fish
fish and
let's go, man.
got
That is
busy.
actually one of the stories too about mermaids. Is there was just because they say about the beluga whales, and the beluga whales they could have been mermaids, with the stories of them from the past and stuff like that. Because you're thinking you're being at sea for months on end, and you see this, kind of worm shaped in the swimming along the water, like
I don't know, man.
So
yeah, I don't know about that one either, but yeah, I see those guys, being met months on end,
now,
seeing a woman.
do mermaids and sirens possess powers?
I mean, I think mermaids. I mean, the sirens' power is their
Is that
singing.
me? Oops.
It have to be their singing.
I'm sorry. I think I just.
But mermaids' power have to be.
Like Aquaman?
I'm sorry.
Yeah,
It's like Aquaman.
They can talk to the fish.
Probably. I mean, it happened. I mean, I seen the movie. Yeah.
Creatures of Greek
I've
mythology.
seen the movie.
That brings another question of all that because it seems like it's been all rooted. The sirens I think seem to be rooted in Greek mythology. So is everything just coming from that, and just all stories kind of spun off and just coming from Greek mythology? That's what Debbie sent a bunch of stuff here with pictures and stuff like that. Yeah, it does kind of seem to be.
Which one showed up first, the siren or
the mermaid?
Oh,
I think the
like
sirens first. I think that's the first I've encountered it was in the Greek mythology, and I didn't hear mermaids until I don't even know when. But
as a kid, when I was a kid, and that was yesterday. I've always grown up as the mermaid and sirens are the same type of species.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering too. Maybe it's just are they the same? And like how sirens came from Greek mythology, did mermaids just come from like Romans or something else? Where
right.
Now they're just they got mixed and kind of crossed, and nobody knows exactly what the hell's going on now.
I mean, in Greek mythology, the mermaids are evil. in Greek mythologies. They're not
Is there
the night.
mermaids in Greek mythology? I don't remember mermaids in Greek mythology. I remember I remember the sirens.
Well, that's what I'm considering. Sirens are mermaids
Okay.
to me, so that's what I was considering. But
Maybe
you know,
mermaids come from that city that sunk there, Atlantis. or
Atlantis.
Atlantis.
something.
Yeah.
the
Me
one
too,
that fell
man.
into the ocean.
Yeah, and another one from I don't know.
But
Question.
they found quite a few cities underwater. So
So
you know, but I know Atlantis was supposed to be the most, technologically advanced and stuff.
Right.
Well, not technologically, it was just supposed to be advanced civilization. But they found many other cities that have been sunken for years. And they say, as a matter of fact, one is fixing to come up out of the ocean again. Um, I was just listening to something on that the other day. So what's to say that a lot of those civilizations didn't house certain mythical creatures like that?
Well, there is a village. I don't remember where it's at though. I don't know if it's in India or somewhere. But the water's like murky. I mean dark, and it's a river actually. And inside that river is a village, and all you can see is the top of a church out of that village. So there's a whole story about that river is haunted. Not only haunted, but who knows what else could be in there. I
Mhm.
mean, cities, mermaids, sirens, whatever.
I
I
have
mean,
to tell you,
they even said when before they became mermaids or sirens, whatever they are, they were human ones, and when their
Yes.
city fell in the water,
Yes.
they had to get
I've heard
used
that.
to the water. They had to get used to the water, and somehow the water they've been in the water for so many years, hundreds. I mean, I don't know how
Yeah,
many
they
years,
just
but I'm just
evolved.
saying. And
Yep.
over they change into like fish.
Right.
Yeah, I've heard that story before too.
Africa, okay, there you go. So yeah, I mean, who knows? I mean, I hear stories, and believe
About
them or not, they're
about
just story to me.
the church sticking out of the water and stuff like that. I haven't
Hmm.
experienced, and I tell you that is really creepy. I was at this it's called Lake Shelbyville. It's a reservoir down in southern Illinois.
Hmm.
And one year we used to go down there fishing all the time. And one year we were down there fishing off on this one finger. They have all the fingers kind of go off on those reservoirs. So we're way off on one of these things. All the dead trees were sticking up, and we were tied off onto one of these dead trees and just fishing. And after a while, the kind of wind blew us around. The next thing you know, we're kind of just it's like bumping up. There's nothing around, no other trees, but we're bumping up against something. We look down in the water and you see just a roof of a structure, and it's like that is a really creepy feeling. And it's like, man,
Wow.
It's scary.
Hmm.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of weird. It's like, wow,
We
all just flooded here, and they left everything behind.
It's kind of like Florida, just about every hurricane season.
I don't know if it was a barn or what kind of roof we were up against, but
Wow.
yeah, we were up against the top, very top of a roof.
That's so
Boat
crazy.
wouldn't go over the gable, over the top
Wow.
there, the ridge, where you want to call that.
Hold on, is that true? What Slim said? Sirens lives in Atlantic, and the mermaids lives in Pacific.
Oh, that could be too. You never know.
Yeah, I never thought about that.
Never thought about that either.
Kind of like hurricanes and typhoons, huh?
Yeah.
Right.
I mean that's a good idea. I mean, who knows? It's like the West, the Montague versus the Capulet or whatnot. They're on different sides of the earth.
Right.
I mean, who knows? Who knows? I mean, like I said, my mind is wide open.
Right.
Until it's proven that to be true, I just can't get my mind to say yes, I believe in it.
I personally would believe in the Kraken, so to speak, before I believe
that I
in,
believe. Yeah.
because I
Yeah.
mean, we just earlier we were talking about the giant squids. Like they are big enough to take a boat down, if you had a run in with one. So I can 100% believe the Kraken, is a giant squid or a giant octopus, something that, we don't see every day because we're
Right.
not out there with cameras every day.
Right.
So,
Well, I mean, I believe they could take down. I'm sorry, Donnie, but I
Yeah.
believe they can take a boat down, but a small boat, not a ship.
I don't think they could take cargo ships and things
Right.
like
Yeah.
that down. Yeah. But I can, like you said, a 30-foot boat, no problem, because it's just one tentacle is 30 foot long.
Right. Right. Yes. I mean,
Wow.
that's what I believe what you're saying, and I believe that's what back in the early days of the pirates and the Greek mythologies, what they saw was a giant squid, and they
Right.
call it a kraken.
Right. Or one of those paleosauruses.
Oh, could be.
Debbie says she was scuba diving in northern Ontario, and she came across a whole graveyard underwater.
Oh, I heard of that
Whoa.
too. I heard of a graveyard underwater. I heard of
I've
Yeah.
that.
heard of that.
I've heard a whole town and a graveyard, but it's our government that did it on purpose to
Okay, so
flood.
I want to go do an investigation there.
me too. But I am surprised.
Ask a question.
I am surprised that Debbie scuba dive.
Yeah, right.
Well, yeah.
Debbie, you scuba dive? You got to teach me how to scuba dive because I really want to learn.
Bats don't like
I've
water.
never scuba
though.
dive. I've been
Well, this bat
snorkeling down in
does.
Hawaii, which was really fun.
What happened, Sean?
I said I've never been scuba diving, but I've been snorkeling down in Hawaii.
I've been swimming, but never scuba diving or snorkeling.
Yeah, me either.
Either
Me
one.
either. I mean, I had my chance to do it in Panama, but I don't know. I chickened out a little bit because you got to take some hours to go scuba diving, right? It's classes, learn all that breathing technique.
Yeah, you gotta learn how to use the thing, right? Yeah.
And a lot of people panic, they say.
Yeah.
That's the main reason why people get hurt.
Yeah, you just gotta know how to breathe. That's I think that you gotta learn how to breathe with that breather. So that's a major part of it.
Don't breathe through your nose.
Yeah, and there's something about that release in there too. I don't know the whole thing, but
Yeah.
But anyway, guys, we've come up on our past our hour now, and it was a great discussion tonight. I had a good time discussing
You're still young, Debbie.
this.
Yes.
Poor Debbie.
It's, I don't know. Hopefully, vodka doesn't.
Well,
Is listening, and she doesn't stay on the stream forever.
She'll come back on. She'll come back on. I'm sorry. Hello.
There we go.
Oh man.
Anyway, I'll go around, I guess, and let you guys talk. See what you let you plug your channels and let everybody know what you got coming ahead.
okay,
Sandra?
I'll start. After this, I'm going to do my Paragame challenge. So that should be out for Monday. And from there, whatever comes in hand. But I know I'm going to have an old time video for my new people that didn't see, didn't go all the way down. So that's about it. And scary shorts and scary stories. I have a live on Monday. It's going to be Japanese legends. So,
Japanese legends.
yeah.
Nice.
So,
There's a lot of history over in Japanese and China stuff too.
yeah, I have quite a few of Japanese, and then I have Chinese.
Nice.
I've heard a lot of the more creepy ghost sightings and stuff happen in
Yeah,
Japan
me
too.
too. I would love to go out there, but I think their ghost is worse than ours.
Yeah,
I've heard
that's
so, yeah.
too. Yeah, they're a lot more creepier than what we have here.
I don't want nothing going.
Hey, you're back. You were scared.
Yes, I'm back. Sorry, mother-in-law rocked up out of nowhere. So I was like, and I'm in the kitchen, like my kitchen's there and my dining, and there's a little extra area, and that's where I've got my computer set up. And I'm like, visitor, dang it, now I've got to go and hopefully be back.
No, I'm glad you were able to come up for a little bit and join us.
Yeah.
Sorry you was
Yeah,
taking so
we only
long.
get a weekend off from mum, and then we get a visitor anyway. You know, that's just how it
Well,
goes. But
I'm
thank
so
you, Debbie,
glad you're
and
here.
happy birthday, Miss Debbie. Mwah, mwah.
Happy birthday, Miss Debbie.
Happy
Debbie, I
birthday.
didn't know it
I'm
was your
probably,
birthday.
I'm
Happy
probably a day
birthday.
ahead because I'm in the future, but you know, happy birthday for tomorrow. I'm guessing maybe.
Debbie,
Oh,
my
that's
love, happy
cool.
birthday.
And happy birthday to Slim on Thursday.
Yes.
Slim
I'm
is your
gonna tell
birthday?
Yes, happy
Yeah.
birthday.
Yeah.
Sunday
Happy
night
birthday.
But
Virgo,
let's
Wish
all
Week's coming in.
tell him happy birthday 152 times like he does to
Oh,
us.
so you're trying to say he's 152 years old?
Yes.
No, he tells us happy birthday 152 times.
No,
Oh.
Slim is 160 years old.
There we go.
Dang,
No,
he's almost as close as Amy.
Yep.
I don't think
He-
anybody
Tomorrow,
would be
that's
old as
what I thought.
Amy.
He's the one that used to pet sit for Amy's. You know, T-Rex.
Happy birthday, Slim.
Nice.
And it's Troy's birthday
Yeah,
too.
Troy's birthday. Happy birthday,
yeah.
Troy.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
Troy,
wow,
Troy.
happy birthday. That's right. Happy birthday, Troy. Wow.
All these happy birthdays.
Right.
Ooh.
It's not my birthday.
It's not
Happy
mine.
birthday, anyways.
Passed, and I don't
Happy
have
birthday,
to right away. I'm starting to deal with my numbers, so I don't want another one right away.
So you got everything out
I
there,
don't
Sandra?
either.
You got everything you wanted to say?
Hey.
Did you have everything you wanted to say for what's coming
Yeah,
up?
everything's said for me. Yeah.
Okay. Yes. Vodka, you got good
Well,
stuff coming
just
up?
at the moment, just Hump Day will be up hopefully this week. Oh, hang on. Not sure. I will still try and do it, but I will be traveling this week come Wednesday. My daughter has a specialist appointment in Perth in the big city. So I will be away, and I'm spewing because I think I'm going to be driving back home the night you guys are all doing the awesome Halloween multiple people thing where
Oh,
baddies.
I see. Yeah.
On the 27th.
I'm going to miss it, I think, because we're going Wednesday, coming home Saturday. So that'll be Saturday morning, me, Friday night for you guys. And that's, I think, when it's happening. So I will have to be team rewatch.
Is it Friday night or Thursday night?
I think
Pat
it's
Rican?
Friday.
Pat Rican knows about that.
Oh, that's
It's
on the
Friday.
27th.
It's on the 27th? I don't even
27th.
know.
In 6
For
days.
me. Yes, it's Friday for me, 27th. Oh,
Okay.
I don't know because I'm going to be trying to catch up with family that aren't doing very well as well. So I may have to be team rewatch, and I may be traveling. So I'm not sure if Hump Day will get up this week, guys. I will try my best, but if not, apologies. Oh, and please send me on Twitter or X your recommendations for Taco Bell.
For Taco
Taco
Bell.
I have
Bell?
never eaten it. I have never eaten it, but there is a couple in the city now apparently. So my daughter and I are thinking we might give Taco Bell a bit of a go.
There's no Taco Bells here in the Eastern Township.
I tell you one thing. If your Taco Bell's like over here, carry toilet paper.
Yeah, I have had a few comments on that, and I'm like,
It's good going
That
in,
does
but it's
worry
not
me.
coming out.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I'm happy. Thank you. We don't have Taco Bell here.
yeah, I'm a little worried hearing everybody say that sort of thing. But I thought, well, you know, you only live once. I'll give it a go.
Just make sure you live close.
Yes, and you're not having to drive very far.
Yeah, because
I said to the daughter,
I know where
we
you
might
walk
order in.
your car.
Might do like an Uber Eats or something so we can be near one because I've heard, you know.
Yeah.
She just looked at me horrified like, what?
Yeah, there's probably a Taco. Oh yeah, I think there's a Taco Bell on the South Shore of Montreal, but like
I haven't had
here,
Taco Bell in a
the
while.
Eastern Townships.
me either.
Nope.
We have Taco Bell all over where I'm at.
I had it all over here too.
Mile.
Yeah, right here too.
Oh yeah.
When I go to
Pretty
I go over to
good.
Michigan though,
It looks quite popular.
I'll stop
you
at
know, on
Taco
videos
John's
and
because I like
things.
Taco
Taco
John's.
John's, yeah. There's a Taco John's right down the street from me.
Yeah, I like Taco Bell.
I
I
eat
can, I
some
can feel
real
it. Yeah,
taco. I'm eating some authentic Mexican food.
especially
Not-
their potatoes ole. I like the potatoes
Yeah,
ole.
same. It's probably technically not authentic, but I'm going to give it a go anyway.
right.
It's not authentic.
I mean, it's not too bad. It's just
It's all right. It's good.
sometimes some people can't handle it. It really
If you can
it
get the
depends how much
enchilada,
you eat.
if
Yeah,
you
see, I
can get
can't
an
do a lot
enchilada
of
or
spice.
nachos.
Mm.
Can't do a lot of spicy, unfortunately. So I hope they got mild.
Don't eat taco while you're traveling or
Or
flying.
flying.
Okay. Thanks for the heads up, Slim. I'll remember that.
Oh, right. Rob, what do you got coming up next?
Have you guys ever heard of you guys heard of the Bounty paper commercials with Rosie's the waitress, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
I get to film the inside the actual Rosie's diner where they filmed those commercials in the 70s.
Nice.
Wow.
There's a new owner that built or bought the real Rosie's Diner. It's been abandoned for 10 years, and they're moving it from Michigan to Minnesota, and they're going to fully restore it. But I got special permission to film inside and stuff,
Oh.
the actual real Rosie's Diner from the Bounty commercials, and
Nice.
get to
Nice.
film it.
Does it
That
still
is
look
so
the same?
cool.
Nice.
And then next week, I'm doing a paranormal investigation at Michigan's most haunted road with my cousin Lisa and Afterlife Road.
Hold on, what day?
Huh?
What day?
Tuesday.
Oh no, I can't go.
Yeah, I was hoping you and Sean could come, but you guys couldn't make it. He said
It's got to be the
Gonna
weekend.
try. Gonna try. See what I can do.
we need to go back to that haunted mill.
Yes.
Yeah.
We'll have to plan it.
Yeah, I'd like to do another investigation there, just so it kind of confirms things. When you go back the second time, like, if you can catch things again, it kind of confirms things. So
Well, my cousin Lisa said next time we go, she wants to go for sure. So
that'd be cool. Definitely. Yeah, we'll have to do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I wish it was just us. Not 50
Yeah,
others.
that would have been better.
We'll have to see what we have to call them up and see if we can set something like that.
And we'll have to get a room for the night instead of sleeping in the car all night. Yeah.
All right, that was rough.
That was
Or work it out so we stay there. I know they had that deal they can, but I know we just had to work it out with them. But
Right.
yeah, we'll definitely look into that. So, Pat Rican, how about you?
Well, I just did a premiere earlier today.
Yeah, the Ghoulish Mortals store. That was awesome. Yeah, that place is cool. I like that store.
Yeah, I love that place. That place is awesome. I'm gonna actually work on another one for next week, and of course, my live on Tuesday at 7:00 Central Time. And let's see. I don't know what next after that. Do some haunted stuff. If I can find stuff.
Now we're getting closer and closer to Halloween now. So yeah, we're gonna
Yes.
get this Halloween, get the haunted stuff out.
The 27th, I am the puppet master for 7 channels at Amy's channel. Actually, it's gonna be on Amy's channel and What the Paranormal, and there's gonna be 7 channels that's gonna be doing the different haunting things, and I am going to be zooming them in and out every 10 minutes or something like that. So, each one of them take a turn, and hopefully everything works out well.
I just hope it doesn't rain that day here.
Oh, you're doing it too, right, Sandra?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going to investigate a place that I never got the chance to investigate, just film it. So can't wait to see that.
7 channels
Yeah, it's gonna
in
be
one channel. 7
Maybe it's
channels
just
in one channel.
Yeah.
That's gonna be awesome.
Amy.
Hey,
Is that my little friend? Hi, Amy.
Sandra, you're above him. Smack him.
Hey.
We were not talking about you, Amy, whatsoever.
Not one bit.
Not one bit.
Just a little bit.
But it sounds awesome, Batty, I've got to say, and that's what I was talking about. Whether I'm not sure whether I'm going to be able to be there for the live bit. I'm hoping, but if not, I will be team rewatch. So, but I am looking forward to it. I really am.
I can't wait for that.
What about you, Donnie? What do you got coming up?
I'm gonna go after this live stream, stand in my bathtub for 15 minutes and film it all for you guys for my Pair Games challenge. Excuse me. And then that'll be ready to upload tomorrow. I have for the next 3 weeks 3-hour videos dropping every Monday at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I have another one dropping this coming up Monday. That's going to be camera 2, static night vision of the Clay County Jail. I am currently starting to work on the Gilchrist County Jail now and go through all that footage. And I've spoken with LJ, and we have set up another date to go do some more Randonautica videos. So we do have Randonautica set up to continue with season 2. So that's what I have on my agenda for the next few weeks.
Sweet.
Busy.
Hey, what kind of night vision camera do you use, Donnie?
I actually have a security system. It's called Haisu. And it's a 4-channel system. And it all gets sent to a DVR. And I just record while I'm there. When I come back, I put it all on an external hard drive. And then I have to convert the files, and then I can go through them. So, like, each one of these videos took forever to convert. Just so you guys know, that's why it took me like 2 months to get this footage right. Because I had to convert every single file, which was 2.5, 3 hours long. So it takes forever to convert an AVI file to an MP4. Had to use special software to be able to do that. So yeah, it's taken a while, but the way security systems record, they're always in an AVI format. There's no way to get it to change. You have to call the company and they'd have to send you new software. But I'm not going that route. I'll just keep
AVI files are huge. They're huge.
Yes. Well, they're small, but when you convert them, they're huge. Like each one is like 3 to 4 gigabytes long, but when it's in an AVI format, it's only like maybe a half a gigabyte. So they're very compressed files, and when you convert them, it makes them bigger.
Right. Wow. Okay. I mean, I was gonna say, you gotta show me how to work that stuff, but that sounds too complicated. Never mind. I'll just stay with my SD card.
The next security system I get will record MP4 and not AVI.
I was gonna say, do you use VCL though, or VLC, whatever it's called?
I can view it on my computer through VLC, but
yeah, you
I
can't
cannot
convert from that one though, can you?
No.
What do you use to convert?
I use VDIO.
I use this one.
Look at the handbrake. Have you looked at a handbrake?
No, I haven't looked at handbrake. VDIO is free, so
I'll send you a link to handbrake. It's free.
Okay.
Handbrake is free as well.
Okay. It might be a little bit quicker than VDIO.
Yeah, give it a try. If it's faster.
Okay.
Cool.
Okay.
Anyway, for me, I have a Scarecrow Fest video I got to put up. Also, my video from the Ghoulish Mortals store. And what else? I knew I have a couple other videos, another video after that, and I have some plans for. I do have a project I am working on, so that video I'm gonna get some stuff to Rob so he can help with that video as well. So it's going to be interesting, and it's going to be fun to do work with Rob here on this one. So other than that, hope to see you all next Saturday night, and we'll have a nice discussion again and sit around and talk.
Florna, that was not very nice of you, Florna. now I'm going to be thinking about spiders the whole time.
Oh no, yeah, right.
No
That's
spiders.
something I noticed here with the cooler weather coming in here too, because I'm down in the basement. There's more spiders.
You're
Even
lucky it's not a
those
huntsman.
big long centipede looking things. I don't kill those because I know they'll kill the other insects.
Yeah.
But everybody have a blessed evening. Have a great week ahead, and I hope to see you all next weekend. And love you all.
Love you guys.
Love you all.
Remember, Twinkies for life.